Nature unfolds in cycles. Light shifts, temperatures change, color relationships transform. In this collection of oil and acrylic landscapes, Professor Yen Sun explores the visual language of the four seasons, spring, summer, autumn, and winter, through disciplined observation and carefully constructed surface. Emerging light, spring landscape paintings. Spring emerges through subtle shifts in light and color rather than bold contrast. In these works, color is introduced gradually. Cool greens and soft earth tones establish renewal, without overwhelming the surface. Thin layers of paint allow the underpainting to breathe through the upper layers, creating luminosity from within. Edges remain moderated. Transitions between sky and land are softened to suggest moisture in the air. Brushwork is flexible, allowing early foliage and distant tree lines to merge gently with atmospheric light. Spring relies on harmony, value relationships remain close, and light spreads across the composition. Radiant structure, summer landscape paintings. Summer expands both in space and intensity. Here, color intensity becomes more pronounced and saturated. Greens deepen. Blues grow richer in tone. Sunlight defines form with clarity, creating stronger shadows and more decisive structure within the landscape. Brushwork becomes more assertive and expansive in its movement. Paint applications may be thicker, especially in areas where light strikes directly. The surface feels fuller, with greater textural variation. Spatial depth is reinforced through atmospheric perspective. Distant forms cool and lighten, while foreground hold warmth and weight. The composition breathes through contrast and clarity. Warming earth, autumn landscape paintings. Autumn shifts toward warmth and structural balance. Earth reds, ochres, and golds organize the picture plane. Rather than relying on brightness alone, color is gently moderated so that foliage does not overpower the composition. Layering becomes especially important, and it enriches tonal complexity. Subtle shifts in temperature create dimension within clusters of leaves. Autumn landscapes often depend on compositional rhythm, repeated verticals of tree trunks, directional brushstrokes in grasses, and color contrast to guide the eye across the surface. Silent contrast, winter landscape paintings. Winter returns to simplicity and discipline. Whites are rarely pure. They are strengthened with blues, violets, or warm colors. Subtle value relationships establish depth within snow-covered terrain. At the same time, moments of dramatic light emerge, sunlight striking snow or reflecting across frozen surfaces. These highlights must be placed with precision. Too much contrast disrupts the quiet. Too little weakens the structure. Surface handling becomes essential. In oil, layers create density and atmosphere. In acrylic, various levels of opacity build crispness along edges. Winter landscapes reveal structural clarity. Without foliage, the underlying framework of the land becomes visible. Across all four seasons, the subject may change, but the foundation remains consistent: observation, compositional balance, and respect for natural light. Each painting is not only a depiction of place, but a study of structure, atmosphere, and the movement of light across form. Together, these works suggest harmony shaped by careful study and intentional execution. Each season becomes a variation within a larger visual symphony. Thank you for viewing this presentation of Seasonal Landscapes by Yen Sun. To explore available paintings and upcoming exhibitions, please visit yansun.us.